that are sunny. Looking back, it was all needed. The problems, the pain, the trauma, the grieving. You are now tuned in to the prisoner to painter. Prisoner to painter. Hard work, dedication. Rainy days, inspiration. Prisoner to painter.
And now, a word from your local Pope dealer.
All right, welcome to the Prisoner to Painter podcast. I'm Nathan McDermott. I'm just doing a little solo PSA by myself tonight. No particular reason. Unfortunately, we had to. Oh, geez, what's going on here? So today I had to do. I had to reschedule Jules' podcast, which is unfortunate, but there was just a lot going on in my life, so we had to cancel that. But I'm looking forward to getting her rescheduled on. I just wanted to talk a little bit. We haven't made a podcast in about a week, which I know to most people that's not a lot of time, but we're used to doing like 3 a week. So not doing one in a week has made me feel like we're doing something wrong, I guess. But a couple things that I wanted to talk about, because I don't feel like I have said this enough. I give the same spiel to people that I invite on, but I don't think I've said it live. So the point of Prisoner to Painter is we invite on ex-addicts, business owners, members of the church, musicians, artists, really anybody with a story to tell. We ask from childhood to where they are now, most of what's in between, and what their definition of success is. I feel like it's a very, I feel like we're one of the only podcasts that do something of that nature. I know we're one of the only ones that give out a gift card at the end. Every single episode we give a gift card out. I don't feel like I could show appreciation enough to the people that are willing to tell their stories. So I think a gift card is just at least a little bit of what we can do to say thank you. So coming up, we have a guy named Lamar coming on this Sunday. I'm super excited. We have actually Toon and Chad Wick both coming back on for the second time next week. Super excited for those two. For people to want to come back on, it really shows me that we're doing something right. So yeah, I mean, there really wasn't much to say. Like I said, I just wanted to clear the air. I wanted to put something out there so you guys know that well clearly we're still doing what we wanted to, that we're still pursuing this, and we're trying to get bigger. Like, follow, subscribe, all the stuff that people always tell their audience to do. But if you really could share all my videos, any of my videos, I'm really trying to reach more than just, 100 people is a lot, 200 people is a lot, even 500 people is a lot. But my goal is to help Jackson, then to help Michigan, and then to help the United States, and then to help the world. That is the whole goal. That is the entire goal, is from start to finish is to do that. Yeah. A couple other things that I wanted to, sorry about that. A couple other things that I wanted to touch base on, I guess. I'm sorry, now that I don't have somebody to bounce back and forth off of, this is actually kind of hard to just talk straight for 5 or 10 minutes. Wow. I could, it's difficult without a guest by far, but I guess it's another good way for you guys to get to know me and know who I am. So Prisoner to Painter clearly comes from, I was a prisoner in my mind. I was a prisoner to the bottle. I was a prisoner to sin. And then Phil Tripp gave me a shot at painting cars, and I became an automotive painter. That's literally just where Prisoner to Painter comes from. And I think the Prisoner to Painter part deters a lot of our guests that would be willing to come on because, I'm not a prisoner, or is this about painting, or et cetera, et cetera. Whatever your story is, I invite you on. It doesn't have to be some crazy story of success. It could be finding success and then losing it, and then finding what your new definition of success is. I just went from making $150,000 a year down to 30, and I still think I'm the most successful now than I've ever been. So I guess just keep that in the back of your head. We have, like I said, we have one scheduled this Sunday. I believe me and my wife are going to do our story this Friday because we had a cancellation. Unfortunately, just wasn't ready, which is fine. So Sunday we have a podcast. Next Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday we have a podcast. So stay tuned. I know I sound like an old man saying stay tuned, but stay tuned to see what's to come. Big things, hopefully big things anyways. You know, we're on season 2, episode, I think 18. So here in about 7 more episodes will be to season 3. I'm just really excited at how much growth we got in the beginning. But we're not simmering out for nothing. As always, any constructive criticism, feel free to reach out. If there is anybody you know or you yourself thinks that you have a story to tell, well, knows you have a story to tell, reach out to me or Katie. As always, I guess green lights, and see you guys Friday. Yeah, geez, 5 minutes only. That was fucking rough. Well, see you guys soon.